my God. Bates, give me a line to the colonel.
3 a.m., sir.
I don't care what time it is. This one's waited long enough.
Hey guys, welcome back to Deadlifting. Thanks for stopping by. I'm Heinz, back with another video. So 2 videos ago I did anabolic ice cream challenge, ate 5 tubs of ice cream within the span of 6 hours. That was a lot of fun, hope you checked it out. And because it was a work day, I couldn't just be spending all day making ice cream, so I did prep 3 of those tubs the night before and keep them frozen all night, and then I ate them the next day after thawing them out. And so that led to a number of comments on the channel, like, oh my God, I didn't know that you could freeze these overnight, and how long does it take to eat them, and do they stay, edible, the next day, things like that. And I did a little bit of research. I think the xanthan gum and the guar gum, and I mixed both of them, so I used 2 grams of each in my recipes. The combination of those 2 ingredients helps to avoid some of the crystals in the ice and helps to preserve it at least overnight. So we'll see. Today I figured that we would do an experiment, sort of Mr. Wizard style. So I've set the camera up downstairs in the basement. I've made 2 tubs of protein ice cream, one that is water-based, which is what most of Iron Musket's recipes are, and one that is almond milk and yogurt-based. So I think they're gonna thaw at different rates, and we're gonna see. So I'm gonna take these, I'm gonna open this up, run downstairs to the basement, start the timer, start the camera, and we'll just check in on the ice creams every 5 minutes and see how long it takes. Comment below with your thoughts on which one of these ice creams is gonna thaw first. So I've got the chocolate brownie ice cream that is water-based from Iron Musket, and then the mint chip flavor without any coloring from Exercise Cheat Meals. I've gotta run, get the timer started, make sure this is as scientific as possible. So I'll see you guys down in the basement. Okay, here we are, starting the timer. It is room temperature in here. These things are rock hard, as you can see. Okay, we'll check in another 5 minutes. Okay, it's been about 5 minutes. Check in. Still pretty hard. Check in another 5 minutes. Okay, closing in on 10 minutes here. Just finished up 10 minutes. Still pretty hard. Spoon gets a couple of millimeters in with every punch. So what we're really trying to do here is find that right balance between edible and ice cream soup.
Today we're gonna make ice cream soup.
That's my favorite.
And so I think you can comfortably say that it's at least 10.5 minutes, and we'll see how long this goes. My bet is somewhere between probably 25 and 30 minutes is gonna be the ideal waiting time before I'm able to dig in. So I'll check back in a few more minutes. Okay, 5 minutes later, 15 minutes into the thawing process. Spoon digs a little deeper. If you wanted to go on the side, you could even start to pull out a bite. So yeah, wow. I'd be eating this 15 minutes in. I'm gonna go another 5 minutes, see if it gets a little softer. But I think much quicker than I thought. We're ready to eat this thing. See, look, just dig right in. There's a bite. This is about the texture I like. 20 minutes in. See, the middle is still pretty hard. The exterior is where you can pull bites from. So it's not totally ready to eat yet. Maybe the chocolate one's melting a little faster. 5 more minutes. Here we are, 25 minutes in. I mean, you can't eat it with a plastic spoon, but it's starting to get there. See, that was pretty easy. In my experience, it takes probably around 3 hours to get the consistency that I want going the other way. So right after I make it, I'll usually eat a little bit, maybe mix with some cereal because it's kind of, you know, fluffier. And then I'll put a big tub of it in the freezer for a couple of hours, come back to it later, and yeah, it's amazing. Okay, 30 minutes of thawing is in the books. The water-based one from Iron Musket, definitely thawing faster. I'm able to scrape it like this, right? Whereas here, it's a little bit harder to scrape. This is a good consistency for me, so I would probably stop here and just eat it. I think it has definitely been proven that you can thaw this stuff and eat it and it tastes fine. For me, I like it half hour. It's not too long to wait. So I'll keep going just to see if it gets any fluffier again or easier to do. But I think I have my answer. It's probably around a half hour of thawing, and water ones thaw a little bit quicker than the ones that are filled with yogurt and almond milk. Just a subjective study of one, not a large sample size of these 2 tubs, but I thought it'd be fun to try, and you guys seem to be confused or interested in it, so there you go. This is what happens when you freeze and unthaw anabolic. 35 minutes in. It's got that ice cream consistency, not that fluffiness that it is when it comes straight out of the blender. Flavor's still there, tastes great. All right, 40 minutes in. I've been sort of eating as we go here. Look, if you start to, especially around the sides, you can see very easy to scrape some off. If you wanted to get a big bite, easy to poke through. And that one, the one that's made with water as the base, the Iron Musket recipe, thawed quicker. It feels like this one's still a little hard. Doesn't pull as much when you scrape. Still edible. Obviously, I've been eating it.
There's way too much chocolate in my ice cream soup. My snack is ruined.
Just takes a little patience. So what we learned today is anabolic ice cream can thaw out and be meal prepped overnight. It turns from a brick back into ice cream over the course of, you know, a half hour, 45 minutes. You don't have to sit there and watch it like I did. I've done that for you. So you can just take it out of your freezer, put it on your kitchen counter, walk away for a half an hour, come back, and you've got edible ice cream. You no longer have a brick. So I think that's it. I mean, I think I proved it. I hope the information I provided here was useful. This sort of subjective experiment of 1-2 tubs of sample size, I hope it helps you. I don't feel like I need to sit here for another 30 minutes and wait until it turns into ice cream soup. I can just go ahead and eat it. But I think we proved today that you can thaw out ice cream and eat it and enjoy it, even if it's been in the freezer for 24 hours. So, yeah, thanks for stopping by. I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. In the meantime, keep it on the DL.